You sure you don't want to try it? Like, you have somebody watching the show.
I don't know why it reminds me like eggnog or something. Right?
Eggnog would be better. Eggnog would be better. So think carbonated eggnog, and then that's good.
What you got, BA, man? Be the voice of reason, BA.
Well, thanks, Big J, for telling us about egg cream. I know that was out during your heyday, early 1900s. So we appreciate that. Thank you for that. With that being said, I might put something together, man. Next week, man. I might throw some things together and see if I can create this egg cream and take the first sip on the show, man. Because I'm interested, man. With that being said,
pray for your stomach.
With that being said, I'm interested in this joint. Yeah. As Americans, it's always good to see if we can put down some NIV. So this is what it is. So if we can get rid of a couple of them, somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta kill over. So going around doing that, they was probably enemy number one of the world. You know how they dub them out. This is what it is. So I'm for it. And like I said, as long as Nicolas Cage don't get involved too much, we cool with it. Although it's good. I hope they do. Relle, you brought up a good point. I hope they do Pedro Pascal the situation. Like, I don't need to see Nicolas Cage at all whatsoever. I really don't. And just let whoever else doing it, let them do their thing, Paul. So we didn't get what we wanted to get out of Peacemaker. So maybe this might, supplement that bloodlust that we was waiting. We all was waiting for it, but we couldn't we couldn't get it. He chose to close the door on that. It is what it is.
I say you want a band. I say you want a rock band in the show.
I wanted multiple rock bands. That was the thing. So hopefully this does that. So I'll fight for it. So definitely stay tuned next week. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead on and throw some things together. Some salsa, some milk, some chocolate syrup, because I'm looking it up now. And whatever the case, and I'm gonna go ahead on and take the first sip. I'm not even gonna try it beforehand. I'm just you're gonna see the reaction live. There we go.
I'm gonna say, BJ, real quick, man. How old is Nicolas Cage?
He's old.
He was 10 years old. I don't think that's old. Within 10 years of somebody, you can't say they're old. No, you can't. That means you're old. I don't want you to think that you're old, brother.
How old are you?
I'm not even 40.
He's 61.
He's not that old compared to other actors. Nah. Didn't keep his body.
Morgan Freeman, compared to Morgan
Freeman. Oh, y'all want a 61-year-old out here swinging out here a buggy head out here. No, we good. I'm with you. They need to, if you don't, well, that's not gonna even seem right, because you gotta have Peter Parker in here at some point. You know what I'm saying? What you got?
Tom Cruise is 63.
Yeah, I'm about to say Tom Cruise 63. I'll just look
at him. You see what he did, right? I'm hanging it up. No more of that running on the screen stuff. I'm done, man. I'm passing that torch to somebody else. Shout out to Glenn Powell. But yeah, listen, man. I told you, I hope and pray that this show is good, man. I hope and pray, because it has potential. It has potential.
Real quick, you said it has to connect to Peter Parker in some kind of way. Why is that?
So he's the Peter Parker of that universe.
But can he not be an older guy and still be named Peter Parker in a sense?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. He is. He's Peter Parker.
Okay, so I thought you meant like he has to be like the younger.
No.
Peter Parker. Okay.
He's that Peter Parker of that universe. The only reason why they got him, they casted him as Spider-Man in the world, because he was popular in the Spider-Verse or whatever. And then they're trying to like link it to. So right now, this is their first test of trying to do a live action version of those characters from the Spider-Verse. So that's why they got him back as a character. So I don't know. Like, I guess if this knocks out the park, the second team, then you'll probably see more characters in the Spider-Verse in their own like shows or whatever. So side.
Yeah, I see somewhere. Spider-Punk might have had his own joint. Anybody see anything?
I remember they were talking about doing that, doing some spin-offs of live action versions of those guys and characters and stuff from Into the Spider-Verse or whatever. So yeah, I mean, he probably could have. I know for the fact it was Spider-Man New War. They got called it Spider New War. For some reason, you can't say Spider-Man. I don't want to get that. And then they're supposed to do Silk, so they end up canceling Silk. But I guess if this does well, maybe they will do Silk. I'm not sure, but yeah. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got next up here, man. Check it out. So, the Punisher will not return in Daredevil Hornet in season 2. I know BA gonna have some tears roll down his face for this. It has to be done. BJ, what you think? You upset about it? You cool with it? What's on your mind?
I mean, nah, I wanted to see him come back because I do think he pairs well with Daredevil. I think they kind of show two sides of that same coin where they both are vigilantes, but one has no limits and no filter, and you know the one is trying to preserve his humanity. You know, whereas like I said, Punisher don't care. He's ready to kill them all, whatever it takes. And like I said, the fact that they kind of balance each other off, one's going across the line, one's not. It gives them a little bit of this is a great thing, and I'll say that. Yes, I'm sad because when I'm Punisher around, that means people won't die. But there's too many other people in the next season, whereas though they don't need to spend those storylines with him. It's special when he's supposed to be getting his own special. So we're not going to forget that he's going to have his own special. No matter when it is, it's still extra focus on his version of the Punisher. So he's going to have a fleshed out story or mini story, however you want to put it. And he's also in the damn movie. So it's enough Punisher in a sense, right? That means more time for Daredevil to do his thing, more time for Luke Cage is a part of this, and Jessica Jones is a part of this. Maybe Danny Redd, but just other people. Let them flush out their stories, and I don't necessarily need a Punisher storyline here. So I'm not upset by this. It is what it is, and I think it gives more room for other people.
About 45 minutes, BJ. That's how long what's the name was? Yeah, they were like 45. Now listen, it's an hour. I'm cool with an hour. I'm really tripping. But what you got, cuz?
I agree with BA. You have your Jessica Jones, you have your Luke Cage starting to come back. Jessica Jones is going to be in season 2, so that gives her more screen time with Daredevil, and you're able to flesh out her story a little bit more because you don't have to go back with your Punisher as well. So yeah, I like it. It's one thing that I like about you will have Punisher every season. Luke Cage every season, which is fine. You can rotate them through. This gives you additional partnerships as well. And then whenever you do bring them back later on, it does give you the opportunity of having a team up with everybody else later on. So it doesn't feel so rushed when you end up doing it. So I think this is a good idea or a good plan. Not having like you said, you have him for that special coming now. You have him. He's going to be in the next Spider-Man movie as well. So you are getting a lot of on-screen Punisher at this point. So him not being in season 2 of the Reborn, it's fine. It's something that should be expected.
Yeah, I agree. So when BA said what he said, that made sense. Listen, bro, I'm excited to see the direction that they're going in with the Daredevil. That's a good point what you said, because you can sprinkle in each of these characters and give them their full screen time. Because think about it too, Punisher really didn't get a lot of screen time in Daredevil. I think he might have had 2 episodes in Daredevil, maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Right, that third one right at the end.
But they was heavy though. It was heavy.
Yeah. But I think Jessica Jones will be featured a little bit more in season 2 than what Daredevil was in Punisher was in season 1. So that's fine. That was give these guys screen time with Daredevil in the show, right? You get these people familiar with him in the show, and then later on you bring everybody together in this kind of massive team up thing like they did with the Defenders. So that's cool. Let Jessica Jones get her screen time. Then probably like next season, because we already know they're doing a 3 and a 4. You get Luke Cage in there, and then you probably get Danny Rand in the 5th one. But by the time you get to the 5th one, I think you kind of understand, like, hey, I think we kind of have an idea how we're gonna do, Iron Fist or whatever. So yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that, bro. But that was a good point that you brought up with that, man. I didn't think about it like that. He is gonna be in like 85 different things, and it kind of like what you were saying, BJ. I hope. Listen, they say it's an hour. You should up and take my walk. I'm fine with that. But what Werewolf by Night about 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes.
Werewolf by Night and the Christmas special was also about 40 minutes. That's what I'm saying. That to me is, I don't know, just not that much time to give somebody. It depends on how. We don't know how much the Spider-Man show he's gonna be in either. Like the Spider-Man movie, he might only be in there for like the first act. I don't think it's gonna be the Spider-Man and Punisher team up movie. I think he's gonna be in there for some of the movie. Because remember, that movie is gonna have a ton of people in there too. You got the Hulk supposed to be in there. You got all the other, the bad guys, the Scorpion and all that stuff. So I don't think it's gonna be Punisher heavy. I know there's that one scene of him fighting that tank. Other than that, we don't see much of it.
You gotta see the trailer, man. I'm with you. We don't really have any idea about what's going on here. I love keeping secrets. We're gonna get to this next one here, y'all. Some shit still sad. So Daredevil and Bullseye in new images. So this is the Daredevil image, and this is the Bullseye image. So as y'all can see, Bullseye only has that Bullseye on his mask. So shout out to them right there for that one, man. Down here, I don't have it down there. Okay, but yeah, so that's that. Those are the pictures right there. They showed kind of getting everybody hyped, man, for the season, and they showed some other images too before that. Where they showed the full Daredevil costume and the full Bullseye costume. So if they're highlight these 2 guys, then I guess that tells us that Bullseye is going to get a bigger part in this season. I hope he does. Man. Hope we get to see those guys face off a little bit more than what we did at first. I mean, not first, but the last season. But what's think about this one?
Luke Cage is gonna get shot a lot. I think that's what I'm going to think. Because I'm looking at some of these joints. Bullseye look like a straight tactical monster. Like they really did a good job on if what I'm saying is correct. It looks like it is very like I said, very tactical, very very appropriate versus the comic version. That blue that white. I'd rather see this version. In my opinion, like I said, it's a little bit more real. But yeah, he don't have to shoot somebody. That's just he looks bad. And Daredevil looks appropriate too. Any thought process of a Daredevil outfit will be flushed out in this series. That's just what I'm going to get from it. Either the yellow one, the red one, the black one. Any version is going to, you're going to see it if you didn't see it already. So I'm okay with that as well. So that just tells you that they're being really, really grounded. At the same time, but it looks incognito in a way. And to me, like I said, that's appropriate. So I don't have any issue with that. And like I said, if you look at some of these issues since you brought it up, Rel, Bullseye, like Bullseye looks serious, man. And I hope they flush it out in the series. So that's
what you got, Cuz?
I'm looking forward to it. These costumes look fire. So you know he's gonna be in shadows. You know he's gonna be putting in work. For them to finally put the bullseye on his mask. And what I'm hoping, the fact that they actually put the image out there, hopefully means that he's actually going to wear it quite often. Not just something a quick, you pop it on. Nah, I don't need this type of situation. Like, nah,
don't
have it on.
do not Parentimo this man. Please,
Exactly. So like actually have him have it on, wear it, and put it in work with it on the body. And yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be Just on images and what we heard so far for this next season, it's looking very promising. And to this point, they have done very well with the stories and with the costumes as well. So there's no reason to not trust them at this point. So just looking exciting.
Yeah, Big J.
I'm looking forward to the show. I'm looking forward to seeing a unified direction compared to what we got last season. You know, when they had the split production, when they had the two different teams, and one team came in and they did two marvelly, and then the second one came in, they were like, nah, let's take us back to the original Netflix, you know, the guys who were actually working on the Netflix original. So I want to see their version of the show without all of the extra weirdness, because there was spots you could tell, like certain episodes were done for one show versus the other. And I don't think that was overly coherent, you know. So I want to see the whole thing together. Like I did enjoy, like I know the bank heist was one of the original shot episodes, which was cool. But the Kamala Khan's father was kind of goofy. You know what I mean? Like it didn't fit into.
If that was shoehorned in or whatever. Yeah.
So that's what we need to avoid. We need to, like I said, just stick to what it should be. Like the real, like you could tell when they came back, it was like the Kingpin switching the guy's head. That's the real. That's I think the direction of the show. It's grittier, more violent, not weird. So I want to see that part of it. And I want to see where Bullseye goes. And what's the word? They already shot. Boy, last season. That's going to flesh out, and I do like the costumes. I'm trying not to buy hot toys because they already released the Daredevil from last season with the red outfit. I ain't buy that one.
Yeah.
Because black one, though, I'm trying to keep my wallet in my pocket when they release this, because I know when the show drop, they're gonna drop it, and I'm like, nah, I'm not swiping.
That costume is fire, though.
It is. The last one looked cool. It had all the stuff in it. It was like even his little cane that he pulls apart had like metal chains and all that between. It was actually like all that was but I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. So I'm saving my money.
Bro, listen, two things. One, I'm finally glad they put the little bullseye mark on his mask. That's what I've been wanting. I'm not gonna argue with you, BA. I see what you're going with what you said with the costume. Because I kept saying, like, yeah, of course you can't take exactly what they did in comics with his costume, but have some kind of idea of it in the show. And all I'm asking for you, if you're gonna do it like that, at least make it look more tactical and put the bullseye on his mask. If you do that, okay, we cool. I ain't gonna argue or say anything else. I agree with what you said, Big Jake. I think me and Cuz talked about this. The fact that the original plan was for Daredevil to go his suit until like 85 episodes down the line. We're gonna finally see him wear his suit. You kind of saw a little bit of that first season. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he that first episode, and we didn't see him till episode 4 or whatever, 5 or whatever. So, it's this, like you said, now that we have a suit group together now with this season suit about 50% of the time. Right? So that's what I'm hoping that they do. Because remember, the first season he was kind of like wrestling with coming back. Now it's all toward the end of the season. He came back. He got this new suit. Stay in your suit. Do like what Rob Pattinson's Batman did in the in the Batman movie. He was in the suit 95% of the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, the pictures and the images we are seeing these already, man. So yeah, they fired. The only one that really stood out to me was the fact that Bullseye finally got that Bullseye on his mask, man. That's what I really wanted. So, shout out to him. All right, guys. Last but not least, check this out. DC Studios Lanterns has been delayed to the end of summer of 2026. I know we kind of talked about it and went back and forth and all that stuff about it. They had said they pushed it back. No, it's saying early 2026, and now they're saying they're pushing it back again or whatever. So this actually got confirmed by HBO. So this is confirmed. DC Studios Lanterns has been pushed back. Cuz, think about this.
It's upsetting. Looking forward to it. This was supposed to be the next story or the next creation within the DCU, and now the next one will be what? So this is the end of summer.
July.
So Supergirl, the next production. This is supposed to be the break. Like, this is supposed to be the next show or the next collection. And then, we're not getting anything in between. So hopefully they'll be able to get it figured out as far as having something ready. As far as I know, there's nothing in between now and Supergirl. Very upsetting because it's a long time. That's what, 7 months? Yeah, it's a very long time not to have anything on screen for your brand new studio. Yeah, your studio just started. So it's kind of upsetting.
Remember they supposed to be doing we'll be dropping her trailer supposed to come out next month. That's a rumor right now. What's gotta be just
No, I mean, hey, I thought this was supposedly he learned all the mistakes from Marvel. He had it all together. He wouldn't mess up. Like, how many shows and movies have we seen canceled to put back? The Amanda Waller show, the Authority show, and now this is being delayed 6 months.
So to be fair though, BJ, I don't think this was on James Gunn. This is strictly on Warner Bros. And HBO. Because he even said that when he was talking about the trailer, he said a lot of that stuff is out of my control or whatever. Like, he can help produce it and stuff, but a lot of that stuff is out of his control. It's all part of the marketing team's job or whatever. But yeah, whatever.
But my thing is this though, who's in charge of the studio? Him and Peter Safran run that studio, and I understand that they don't run the parent company. Yeah. But if that's your baby,
but remember, you streaming his bad baby through HBO. Who runs HBO? He don't run HBO. So he like he said before, I have no control. I have no control. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he's seen the clips of the trailer and all that stuff, but he can't have no control of that. That's over the marketing. And if he's streaming through HBO, that's on the Warner Brothers side. That's over his head.
What I'm saying, so if the shows, they already ran production, right?
Yes.
Production a couple months ago. So I thought that would give them enough time to do whatever effects they have if they're doing just, modern stuff now. Unless they're taking time to just make it perfect, but if they're delaying it because unforeseen circumstances, then that's a failure of management. You can make excuses for them, but I'm like, if you say I'm gonna release a show at this date, and then you don't release it at that date, the date you set to say I'm gonna release it should include whatever delays, reshoots, anything. You should take all that into account. And someone who's seen that as a Marvel say I've learned the lessons from Marvel, and I heard the complaints of the Marvel fans. He shouldn't be setting up those same expectations of I'm gonna announce a bunch of stuff, do 80% of it or 60% of it, and then the rest of it just falls off and we never hear about it again. You know what I mean? Because have we heard of anything on the Authority? Like of the new script being finalized that it was approved? Have we heard anything about Amanda Waller? Have we heard about what's going on with the crew from Peacemaker, about them doing the new what's that thing? I forgot the name of that.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Have you heard about a Checkmate show? Like, there's a lot of stuff that they've announced that we got plans for this stuff, but we haven't seen it. Now they're talking about we're about to start casting.
That's David.
But I don't know. So, like, stuff that
Hold on, didn't he tell you if you know what that's what he told you. He didn't tell you he's releasing. He said the original plan from the studio itself was it's supposed to come out in early 2026. Then they pushed it back to summer 2026. They didn't have an actual date when it was supposed to come out.
Well, late summer don't sound like early. I'm just saying.
It's also not a date either. We still don't have an actual date.
That
Late
means
summer
it could be November.
Could be
It
August.
could-
It could be September.
Early
Early September.
All I'm saying is, do what you say you're gonna do. Like, this could be like turning to the next Blade or something. This might be a show where you announce a show
That's
and
not happening.
push back. Batman could be Blade.
Why are you cussing on the show?
I'm not saying that.
All this cussing.
Batman could be Blade.
What you got, B.A.?
I think you guys were trying to take my brother talk a little bit. It's like when they say end of summer, what I don't even know what that means. What we talking about? August, July, August?
Oh, wait, hold on, B.A. When does Clayface come out? No, Clayface. That's in October, right?
It should be.
Yeah, I think it is October.
So July, October,
September 11th.
September 11th.
This is coming out in August. The Supergirl come out in
So,
July.
I guess when did Peacemaker come out?
September. That was in September. Yeah.
So, let's say that they.
It's September. I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so let's say that they want to fill that slot because it's HBO we're talking about, right? So maybe they have a slot open for them that Peacemaker left over. Well, I'm gonna go ahead on it, and because you said it's out of James Gunn's control, right? That's what you're saying. This is a Warner Brothers thing, right? So they might say like, "Yo, we had success based off this franchise, based off the DC franchise at this slot. We might sub in that slot now. I'm sorry, James Gunn, we didn't tell you at first, but we didn't know that this was the last season of Peacemaker either. So now that we know that, well, I'm going on and push this Lantern thing down to this particular slot, and I have something else as an HBO/Warner Bros. Who knows? That could take the turn of the year up until midway point of the year. Like I have other things slated because I'm HBO, but I'm gonna fill that DC hole in that particular for Lanterns and basically sub out Peacemaker for Lanterns. I think that might be what they're doing because it's ready. They're done. You know what I'm saying? Like all the action's filled up. It don't take. I mean, I know that CGI is a thing, especially in this movie, but it doesn't take them a half year for it. It takes concentrated 3 months. Get that. So, all right. So I think that's the only other reason I have. Also, I know that it's not going to interrupt with Supergirl whatsoever. This series has nothing to do with it. And I was kind of thinking that maybe we were going to get some type of inkling of what's going on towards the end, and then, okay, that's going to take us this little nugget of truth going to take us to Supergirl. No, this tells me that this has nothing to do with Supergirl whatsoever. It's its own entity, and it might lead into something else that DC has, but not necessarily Supergirl. Supergirl can stand on its own and let that come out when that decides to come out.
Hold on, real quick, BJ. Let me say something. So you think that they're gonna lead Supergirl into Lanterns?
Not necessarily into Lanterns. I just know that Lanterns has nothing to do with Supergirl. When you see that Lanterns is going to come out before Supergirl, you might think, oh, something in this show might lead us into Supergirl. They say, no, we're moving that. It has nothing to do with Supergirl. So Supergirl can stand alone without having without you having to see Lannis in any way.
Okay, I got you. What was BJ? My bad.
I thought both of them were pointing to Sanctuary. I thought that was the thing. Because remember, we kept hearing allusions that the stuff that they were investigating and the stuff that was going on with the procedural cop show that Random did was going to lead them to Sanctuary in a different way than what was set up in Peacemaker. And I thought the same thing with Woman of Tomorrow with Supergirl was doing the same thing. It was getting to set up the next Superman movie with the Man of Tomorrow. You know,
Right.
So if that's the case, then like I said, I thought they were building on each one to set up this next thing.
So I wonder if both of them, kind of what BA was saying, both of them aren't necessarily linked to each other, but both of them are linked to Superman next year. Since you brought that up, BJ, with the whole Sanctuary thing, both of their stories are going to link to Superman next year. Or something like that, because like you said, if you move
gives
it
you more momentum.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you stacking up. You stacking it right there, getting ready for Man of Tomorrow. That makes sense.
And then I saw the Creature Commandos is not coming out until late 26 or 27. They're saying so. That's not going to hop up and take the spot either. It means like it's just going to be a vacuum early off in the year.
That's crazy. What you got, cuz?
No, it's upsetting, but it makes sense with what Bia was saying. Just they have that opening because they have the Pit. The Pit is running January and February for HBO, so it just makes for them to be able to move it. It's a DC gap. Then they say that DC was successful in September. Really just or in the August time frame, so might as well just keep it the same time frame. So that's probably what we'll have to look at moving forward. That's the DC slot will be after the early fall, late summer time frame.
BA, it was August, so you might be right. It was Peacemaker was like what, mid-August,
Yeah,
or something like that, or was it late August? One of them. So you might be right. But how many episodes? I think it's gonna be like 6. Cause like if they're gonna run into Clayface.
8, I think. I think it's gonna be 8.
See what I'm saying? So
I don't think they care. I don't. You know, I mean, I'm not even trying to be like, you know, like my regular myself. I just don't think that it matters to them that how Clayface does versus the DC ladders, because they might be two separate things. Is Clayface like legitly a part of this universe? It's Elseworlds, right?
No. It's
part of
Elseworlds.
DCU.
No, it's part of the DCU. Yeah, that's the Batman, Gotham, and everything. The Batman of this universe is Gotham and all that stuff.
They should push that movie back there.
So wait, man,
if you push it back a month, you can sell it with Halloween. And it's just a month.
Is it a late? But when is it coming out in October? Is it early October or late October? If it's late October, it might have some time. 11.
Yeah.
Oh, you did say September. That's right.
So if you push it back a couple weeks, you can flush out letters, whatever how long that takes, and then you can promote Clayface with the Halloween extravaganza that is. There you go.
Because
get people to go out and watch it.
And HBO don't do multiple episodes the first for the first
they
time. They
normally don't.
Yeah, they do the you get one a week or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't know. That's gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, y'all. Let's go ahead and real quick minute show some love to old Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel and Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
All right, y'all. Let's see what we got with these questions and these comments over here, man. Shout out to Black Noir in the building, man. Got the gold on his picture there. Shout out to him. Shout out to King. He said, "Hurry up, BA." He said, "Fellas, what up? What up?" Then so Salam says, "What's up? Catching y'all early, yeah, man. Yeah, I know we was a little late, man. We had technical difficulty and stuff." Salam says, "Last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie was cool, despite the hate. but is the IP still crazy popular?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says has been going down since the Bayflix.
I think it's decent as far as the IP overall. It's probably not crazy level because the animated didn't do as great with the marketing, but I think it can hold its own.
Listen, I'm gonna compare it to this. We were having this same discussion about. Remember, we was having the same discussion about Predator and Aliens. And it took somebody coming in, man, and handling it with care, and then taking off with it. And all of a sudden, now we can't wait for the next Alien movie and next Predator movie.
Yeah.
If they got a plan for the Ninja Turtles, which is to keep Bay away from, you got a plan for the Ninja Turtle movies or whatever, man. Like I said, if they have an idea, try to execute that idea to the best of your ability, and then let it play out, man. And so we'll see. I think it's still a popular IP. You just got to do right by it, man. That's it. It really, Ninja Turtles is really not that hard, bro. They go back and watch the 90 Ninja Turtle movie. You could take a lot of liberties from that movie, man, and make a successful franchise. So, what you say, BA?
Was Sonic a box office hit?
Yeah, they made 3 movies.
Yeah. So
do a 4th.
Like you said, have a good movie. All of us, our generation, is going to bring our whole entire family. You got a box office hit, so they just got to do a good movie. It's not hard, like you said. They just gotta do what they're supposed to do.
Exactly. Just just come with a plan, bro. Don't be like Michael Bay, just throwing something on the dang screen. Anyway, May says, yeah. You said what?
I said shots. Look at you taking shots at people.
Yeah,
Listen,
you're trying to throw some shots. Your ass is throwing shots now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that Michael Bay movie, man. It had potential, though. It really did have potential. But she says, yeah, the Mummy was good, but I don't need them to bring it back. Like I said, if they're going to do it, they got to, so I don't mind them doing it kind of in the same vein as the first 2 Mummy movies. I don't mind that. But I don't know about the whole Brendan Fraser part. Like, if you're going to do it, get some younger actors or whatever. And I'm not talking about get his son in there. He's going to be the next. No, I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm talking about if you're going to reboot it. Keep the same, like, core of it, but get younger actors to play those people, man. That's why I kind of hope. Because right now, what it sounds like, they're playing up on nostalgia. That's what it sounds like. You're bringing everybody back. They're playing up on nostalgia. So we'll see. Because right now, Brendan Fraser, he winning awards and everything, Oscars and all that stuff. So they're kind of playing up on that right now. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Hopefully it's good, man. That's all I can say. Salam says, eggnog is elite. Man, you and BJ, man. I don't know what's going on.
It's different than that cream.
I like eggnog.
Yeah, eggnog's good. It's that cream, the egg cream they talked about. It's different. It sounds
that type of stuff do not agree with my stomach no more. She also says Spider-Punk is top tier. Yeah, that's BJ's favorite character, man. they got alternative everything now. Milk, all that stuff. Yeah, that's BA's favorite character right there, man. Spider-Punk. So shout out to Spider-Punk.
Oh,
Matter of fact, they still doing the movie, right?
I don't think so.
I didn't hear they didn't say anything about they canceling that too, right?
That's what I was talking about earlier. I didn't know it was live action or not, but I knew they was going to do something with them.
Well, that's not live action. The Spider-Punk was not live action. Spider-Man: The War is live action. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. But they were talking about doing more spin-off movies, spin-off characters of the Spider-Verse characters. I think they were going to kind of do a blend of some live action, some animated or whatever. And then she said hot toys. Yeah, that's Big J, man. That's that wealth.
Mm-hmm.
That wealth kicking in right there. Mm-hmm. So listen, y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. Listen, do us a favor.
I got one quick thing.
Go ahead, BA. Go ahead.
Before you, I checked into HBO's recent lineup that upcoming year.
Oh,
they
yeah,
got
what's up?
Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. So that's Game of Thrones. That's coming out in January 18th. So
that
they
makes
pushed
sense. Okay,
that so they can have that. It was that's the so you got that Euphoria, the regular House of the Dragon, Lanterns. Lanterns supposed to come out after all those things. So they didn't want to mess with any Game of Thrones properties and have that going alongside with it.
Hold on, when did House of Dragon come out? Do
Scheduled
they come
probably
out
early
right
Probably
after?
spring.
Oh, that's spring. Okay.
It's probably after
Okay.
Euphoria.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So that
That's a lot.
makes sense. That makes sense now. Okay, because like it's the same, damn near the same demographic. BJ, yeah, that's smart. Just leave it. Give it its own little window, man. There's nothing else coming out around August. Also, too, you saw the popularity of what's the show? Peacemaker in August. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Now that's making sense. I'm like, why are they moving it back? So yeah, okay. And like I said, then that's an HBO production. So they have the say of, well, hey, we want this here, we want that there, or whatever. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, guys, we definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys for another episode. We will be back here on Tuesday evening. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the likes if you could for us too. That would definitely help out the channel. And follow us on our socials, man. And I think that's probably about it. What you got, BJ? What you got? Yeah, we'll mail that check to him, man. So, mail me a check.
Yeah, tell James I wouldn't mail that check to, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I definitely use that check. But yeah, listen, with all that being said, man, it's your boy Relle. Got Cuz Will in here. Got Big J, and we got BA in the building, man. This is Cuz We Geeked. We encourage you to stay geeked. And we out, y'all. Peace.
All right, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? Am I able to be heard, DV? Now that Relle and them are done. Is it back to normal? Okay. Yeah, Harden was tripping, man. And I mean that in a good way. I thought it was a glitch at first when I saw the screen. It would say he had like 21 points. I said, what? No problem, Vegas. That was a horrible shot. Jeez. Bro, that game last night was one of my favorite games in the season so far, man. That was a good game. That was nice. That was fun, too. I left that game feeling like, yo, Braun and them can retire now. It's a lot of D's in the league right now. It's about to be nice. Nah, I ain't watched that damn game, CJ. That was y'all. Oh, y'all watching that one. I heard y'all got screwed out of it, though. Well, I saw the ending and all that stuff. Y'all at least should have went to OT. The Knicks were trash on the road, man. Like, y'all gave them their first victory. Chris Paul made it official, huh? After this season, he's retiring. It's done. You think they start a farewell tour now? Yeah, he look like he's gonna be one of them ringless guys, Vegas. You know what I say? It's not a lot of dudes that be getting rings as the guys, y'all. Like it's usually an era run by guys, and other guys usually end up getting them if they like fall in line or like go to a different team and not play at the same position. That's how the other dudes usually get their rings. But it's hard to get a ring as the guy in the league, man. Hey, I should have went and joined LeBron. He'd had a ring. You know what's crazy? AI damn near get the credit of winning the ring by going to the finals and winning one game against the damn Lakers that year. That show you how great them damn Lakers are. People sleep with them Lakers. They won 55 games, and I still think they might be the greatest team of all time. Bro, CJ, they won 55 in the regular season, and people was like, oh, they ain't that serious and all that stuff. They might not be real. They got to the playoffs. They said, okay, see if somebody can beat us. Yep. Yep. They won 15-1. That one game was the OT game by Allen Iverson, man. They done went 15-0, man. Bro, and it wasn't just they wasn't like they beat what is it? They beat the Tim Duncan led Spurs and all that stuff. They swept them. They swept the Sacramento Kings with Chris Webber and all of them as well. Like, and that Allen Iverson led Philadelphia team had the MVP, Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and the Coach of the Year, I believe. That little guy leading his team to one victory against that juggernaut of a team is like an honorary championship. Yes. Vegas, I was mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Vince Carter was my dude. So AI beat him. That game set that series between Toronto and Philadelphia, one of my favorite series of all time. That second round series, that was the Eastern Conference Finals, in my opinion. I know they played the Bucks after that and all that, but that game 7, that Vince Carter and like Vince, VC, and AI played like they were trying to see who was the guy of the future. I know Kobe was over there in the West and all that, but that was an amazing uh, what is it, series or whatever, just in general, 50-point games, 40-point games all over. That was stupid. Yeah, like they was just stupid. And then Vince Carter went and finished college, and what is it, graduated, and they were like giving him grief and all, and he had a chance to win the whole series with a game winner, man. And he missed it, man. He just hit the back iron. I remember that game, and I was like, damn, man. That's when T-Mac had just left. Um, Vince and them had finally got over the hump of winning a playoff series. They beat New York, I believe, in the first round, finally, and all that. Like, man, some of my favorite series. That was one of my favorite series. The Mavs versus the Sacramento Kings, the one where man, Chris Webber hurt his leg and all that stuff. That was horrible, but that was one of my favorite series of all time. The Mavs and the Sacramento Kings, their series in general used to be stupid. Like it's just scoring, and whoever got the ball last. Um, Let me see. Think of a good obviously the Cleveland one and the Golden State one is a legendary series. Um, Trying to think of another one. Sacramento and LA was a beast if you actually lived through it. Watching that one, yeah, let's say Sacramento, LA, CJ. That one if you actually went through that one and actually watched it live and lived through that and all that was stupid. Let's see. Spurs and OKC, yeah, they were fine. I like the what is it, Memphis Grizzlies versus the Spurs. I thought that was cool when Memphis finally beat them in like 6 or whatever like that as well. Um, but Spurs and OKC always had good ones. Memphis and OKC had good series as well during that period. Um, Trying to think of some East ones that were great. Obviously, Cleveland and what is it, Boston. They had some good series. I know Boston would beat them and all in the end, but like it still was fun watching Bron get to that level and thinking Bron could possibly do it when he's putting up huge numbers and all getting victories. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the second Mavs Suns. The first Mavs Suns we got destroyed. I felt like it was never really competitive as it should have been. Like it was always some issues or something like that going on. But I mean, there was a lot of scoring and all that stuff. The Suns and the Spurs one was a good one too, even though people got suspended. And Mavs Spurs, forgot about that. Mavs Spurs 2006. Oh my God, that might be the greatest playoff series of all time. That's crazy. But it get overshadowed. Mavs versus Spurs in 2006 was stupid. Mavs versus Timberwolves 2024. Let me see if the Mavs. I would say their best series in that one was probably one versus the Thunder, even though it went 6 as well. That was a competitive 6. That was one of these teams about to be the future, and who would have known that we'd have traded our guy and they had to be the future. Yeah, Clippers was awesome. Clippers was when I knew we might go to the finals when we beat the Clippers. It's those moments. I was like, oh, we beat the Clippers finally. Yeah, we might go to the finals. Yeah, Zebo was that dude. Zebo underrated. Rel had a question for me yesterday. He said, is Zebo the second best under the rim player ever? Big player. I say big ever behind Moses Malone. I was like, damn, he might be. See, yeah, Zebo might be. He might be the second best, like under the rim big behind. But then I asked him, do we include Tim Duncan? I know he wasn't undersized, but he was an under the rim guy. Is Tim Duncan included in that too? Yeah, Nene, one of them guys. thinking of. Did you see you been watching Dark Queen, CJ? Nene, what was it? Nene Hilario before he dropped his last name. Yeah, in New Orleans, the guy Dark Queen. We watched him last night. Him and when the Mavericks played him and yo, this dude had like 10 assists in the first quarter last night. And I'm talking about like Joker, LeBron James type assist and all that stuff. No, I know Nene from Brazil. I think his last name was Nene Hilario. Before he dropped his last name, he just went by one name, Nene. Yeah, Vegas. Dark Queen a problem, man. He a more athletic Joker type dude. He ain't like super athletic, but he more athletic than them. Draymond. I don't have a problem with Kmart. I mean, he did he overachieved dealing with the injuries and all, but he was a number one pick. Like Kmart, one of the worst number one picks of all time. Yeah, like Kenya Martin worse than Andrew Wiggins. And it's not a knock against Kenya Martin. Like, I'm not saying that Kenya Martin trash, but he was a number one pick. That's the difference when you pick a guy as a number one pick. It's like, bro, you supposed to change your franchise. And he helped Jason Kidd and all out. He was a great role player, great defender and all that stuff, but great rebounder. But he wasn't number one pick changing worthy. Yes. This dude conking up nice though too though on the low. He got like 13 points already, ain't even halftime on the low. I know James Harden cooking, but people again not paying attention to the rookie. Conking up is sorry, he got 16 points now, you guys. It ain't even halftime yet. This dude he gonna average 20. He gonna be the one to average 20. It's gonna be him. He gonna be the first one I think to get to average 20 in the rookies. He's too good of a shooter. He's one of the greatest shooters of all time as long as he stay healthy. Ron, I saw you, Ron. Ron, y'all here watching Conking Up, who got you 16 points already.
Yeah, I think I missed some of the game.
And James Harden got you like 20 something. He had 30 damn near in the first quarter.
So everybody get to see Con for the first time. Huh?
Yeah.
Or
You
should I
see,
say,
what was the other dude? Everybody saying Conking Up was just a made product of LaMelo Ball. I'm like, bro, no, he's not. That ain't how that works. Look at his efficiency and all. Y'all tripping. What do you
no, hey,
mean?
and then when what's the name said that, I was like, how you gonna benefit from him? He played double the games he played.
Yeah,
It
and
made no
like,
sense.
why ain't everybody else efficiency like his?
Hey, that comes from people who actually ain't been watching the games, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, like Conking Up actually having the ball in his hand, moving and doing stuff. This dude is a shooter. He's a knockdown shooter. It don't matter who's passing him the ball. He's a knockdown shooter.
Hey, that's why I told you when I was giving the points, and it was saying what they were saying about Con. You see, I didn't get nobody no points.
So I'm saying, bro, he is a shooter. And the thing is, I already know he's going to be one of the greatest shooters of all time in this generation. Like, he's going to be one of the guys we remember later on, like, yo, this dude is a shooter.
Right.
The thing is, at what level can he score? And it looked like he can score decent enough right now. So it's like, how far can he go as a scorer? Hey, Steph Curry is a shooter and a scorer. You feel me? That's a special player.
Yeah, guys like Ray Allen and Reggie
Yep.
Miller and Steph Curry.
Ray Allen, them dudes, when you're a scorer and a shooter, you become those guys. Yes.
And those are what we call Hall of Famers.
Yeah. He gonna be one of the guys.
16 points in 16 minutes. Bro,
He's shooting the ball He shoot 40% from the three, shooting over 4 a game as a rookie. He's going to be one of the greatest shooters of all time. I want to see no more. He's going to be one of the greatest shooters of all time.
You said generational.
He's going to be one of the greatest shooters of all time. Yes, that's a lock. I know for sure. He's going to be one of the greatest shooters of all time. I'd bet anything on that.
What's going on? Offense looks stagnant.
Yeah, I told you, bro. After last night's game and watching this and all that stuff, Steph Curry, KD, Bron, Chris Paul, all them dudes can retire now. It's time. They can lead. They can lead the game now. It's ready.
Yeah, Cuz sent us that message in the group with Chris Paul. I thought they already.
You say what?
Established that Chris Paul retired.
Yeah, he established it today. He officially said it today. I was asking earlier, do you think you have a farewell tour?
I was about to ask you now that it's quote unquote official.
I would think so. It's Chris Paul, right?
Hey,
I mean, he not Kobe. Actually, hold up. Let me ask you this question: who higher on the totem pole, Chris Paul or Paul Pierce?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Chris Paul.
Let me ask you that. I know, no, people gonna say Chris Paul just because I wouldn't say just say Chris Paul. So I wouldn't. It ain't that easy to just say, oh, it's just Chris Paul. Nah, bro. Like people don't discredit what Paul Pierce was doing. So it's close, and Paul Pierce ain't get no farewell tour. So
I mean, if you asking me, you already know
I'm
how I
just
feel about
saying,
Chris
man.
Paul.
I would give him a farewell tour though. I would have gave Paul Pierce one too
He
though.
gonna get one.
I'd have gave Paul Pierce one too though.
You know he finna get a farewell tour.
He
Did y'all hear that? You didn't hear that?
Yeah, I heard you with a farewell tour. I said he
No, I'm
gonna
talking
get
about
one
did you
today
hear
though.
somebody yelled, "What the bleep?"
Oh
Real loud.
no, I don't got the sound on.
Oh, you heard that, DV? Yeah, that loud. Ooh, okay, Con. Ooh, okay, hold on.
This dude is generational, bruh. Oh, he's almost made that right. He's one of the greatest shooters of all time. I've seen enough.
Saw that one. Oh, you right, man. He do got a little bit of
Devin Booker.
Chris Mullin in him, bro. He
I
got a little dog in him too.
told you, didn't I tell you Chris Mullet? Bro, I told you we could be scouts, bro. It ain't that hard to pay attention to the game when you've seen the game long enough, bro.
Hey, he about the same size as Chris Mullin too.
Yep.
Chris Mullin about 6'8", 6'7", 6'8".
Chris Mullin won the #1 option, but he was a Hall of Famer. He was the #1 option when he played at times. I meant he ain't the #1 option on a championship level team.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But you don't got to be a #1 option on a championship level team to be a Hall of Famer. That's what we're telling everybody. There's levels to this.
Hey, Dennis Rodman wasn't the #1 option, but guess where he is?
I think
In the fame.
I think Con Canupo though going to be he about to average 20 a game, bro. He had 18 something already. He about to be dropping 20 a game like consistently.
The only reason why you're saying that because LaMelo gonna be out for 85 more games this year.
It don't matter if Melo was there or not. Like I think he's going about to average 20 a game. He already at damn near 19.
Shots.
He gonna get 20. I was wondering who can get to 20. So I was kept wondering about the rookies, like who. Even though 20 not even the same no more as 20 no more, bro. You now need to average like 25 when you got guys like Norman Powell dropping 25. No disrespect.
Oh man, Norman Powell been balling.
Hey, you got guys like Trey Murphy
Like,
get you 22. You got guys like Trey Murphy get you 22. There's levels of this. That's what I'm saying. 20 not the same no more. Trey Murphy got you 22. Yo, he got 8. He got another bucket. Golly. Oh, that's late.
Now you see that right there? That's what they be talking about was a Melo right there.
Where's
His
Tone?
shot selection, bro. What was
Where's
that?
Tone? Why don't people when they say wild stuff and then their like takes get proven
Come
right
watch that
behind
watch the game.
disappear? Like I'm like, why? Where's he going? He just said that how his take and then disappear and won't come back. We literally watching the Hornets right now. Where is he? Just guy don't watch ball, right, bro? That's what this guy don't watch ball. Huh? We literally watching the Hornets right now. No, he was talking about we crazy because we said about the Melo Ball thing, and that Melo was possibly gonna get traded and all. He's like, oh, this dude crazy, man. Melo the reason doing all this, and he this. I'm like, okay.
He said, but Khan doing what he doing because of LaMelo.
Yeah, because
So
of
I had to look
LaMelo,
up
because
his,
of LaMelo and
how many
all
games
that.
he played. I'm like, bro, he didn't play but half of what Khan played all year.
He making his numbers and all that stuff. I'm like, why ain't Brandon Miller?
Making him better. He played more games than him. Like that makes no sense.
Why didn't Brandon Miller shoot as efficient as Khan? And people think Brandon Miller's decent. Why ain't Brandon Miller shoot as good? He was playing with Melo.
No, why did Brandon Miller play better when Melo was out? Didn't bring that up, huh? Remember when he got hurt last year? He was balling without Melo.
Melo just a
I keep
pass.
asking this, like, when are you gonna eventually call that dude and just say he's not a winning player?
You know who Melo you know who Melo's starting to remind me of? You know who Melo's starting to remind me of? I'm gonna give you his comparison. And this is different because it's not even like a comparison of the same color. They're two different colors. Melo's starting to remind me of Jason Williams. Tell me I'm lying. White chocolate.
You supposed to be this guy. You supposed to be a franchise player. All this. When is he going to finally a lead to win? You've been in the league 6 years.
What was White Chocolate known for? Just passes and all, right? Crazy passes. No, he ain't lead to winning. He got turnovers and all that type of stuff. Leading losing. When Sacramento got rid of him for Mike Bibby, what happened?
Started winning.
Oh, okay.
So you saying just get them a pretty solid point guard and Khan them gonna take over him and Brandon Miller?
Yep. Not a point guard that's worrying about getting flashy passes and all. A point guard is worrying about winning and getting guys the ball in the right positions. Yes.
Get him a Chauncey Billups type of point guard, bro?
Yes.
Eric Snow type point guard?
And Jason Williams, when he won the Heat, he was a bench player by then. CJ.
Oh, you talking when he won the
I think
championship?
I want to say GP was starting. Was GP starting that year?
I'm trying to remember.
Or was it White Chocolate? I think it was GP. Either way, it was Shaq and White Chocolate wasn't the main person on that team at all. Nowhere near.
Oh, it wasn't nowhere near. Matter of fact, that might have been the last team he played for.
I think it might have been. Yeah, that's what he only averaged like he wasn't doing nothing really, man, on that team. Plus, I don't even think the Miami Heat were predicted. That's the year. The Miami Heat wasn't predicted to win that championship that year.
No,
that's the year they won. They weren't predicted to win.
They had to bring Pat Riley
down. Yeah. And plus, the Mavericks used to beat the hell out of them in the regular season all the time. I think we swept them in the regular season. The year we lost to them in the finals, we swept them in the regular season. The year we beat them in the finals, we swept them in the regular season. We used to always beat them in the regular season. That's why I thought the finals was over when we went up 2-0. I don't know, Vegas. It seemed like Melo might be just cool with getting money and all. I mean, which is fine. He like it might be a job to him. If it's a job to him, then I mean, it's a job.
Yeah, I think he just like the perks that come with being an NBA player.
He just want the money.
Money and the fame, that's it.
That money, the thing is, you better be investing because that money going to drop eventually.
Oh, no, he good. He
Eventually, people ain't going to pay you that money. So I hope you invest in money correctly if that's all you're doing it for. Because eventually a team gonna say nah, and we done with you, and you gonna be like, damn, I can still play in the league, and they'll be like, nah, you don't get no team offering anything for you right now.
Hey, to be honest with you, that's the difference between a guy like LaMelo and a guy like VJ.
Mm-hmm.
They ball like it's like depending on.
Yes.
LaMelo ball like he did Priggins his whole life.
Yep. That's why I said
Like
VJ
once he
always playing
became
like
that
he's trying to pay
serious.
the rent.
Yeah.
Like they say, ball for your freedom, bruh. And he like, all right, I'm out there running, whatever you need me to do. If LaMelo had that mindset, Melo be one of the best players in the NBA.
Yep.
Because he already a tall point guard, like we always talk about. That actually got vision, that can pass. Facts, Vegas. Yo, why these dudes double dribbling? And carrying and all. Some type of mascot challenge, I think it is. Is it halftime yet? It ain't halftime yet, is it?
Yeah, it's halftime.
Damn, it's halftime already. I feel like that second quarter went quickly. Oh, Charlotte got it close. Okay. Damn.
Game was going on. I'm like, wait, what?
That's
I gotta get the game going. Wait, what game?
James Harden scoring like that messed the team up though, unless they needed it, because nobody else getting involved, so it's still a close game.
They said James Harden actually been balling.
Yeah.
Team just trash.
The team been trash, yeah. I think Zubac kind of falling out of place. I don't know what's going on with Zubac.
Yeah, I told you that the last game we covered.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Zubac.
Zubac don't look the same. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he was looking.
I mean, he still don't look a little. He's still putting up certain numbers, whatever. But it just ain't that same type of Zubac that we been used to.
He ain't giving you the moves and Zubac moves no more. Like I'm like, he used to give him ball in the post. I'm like, damn, Zubac got the footwork and all, just cook him. Now he get fed off of James Harden and like putbacks and stuff like that. Like I don't know.
Be hurt? Oh, that's the case or what? But yeah.
Yeah, they were damn near going through Zubac last year at times.
Yeah. Hey, James Harden said that's enough of that.
I think Kawhi Leonard back tomorrow. Yeah, they got back to back or something. I think I heard some of Kawhi Leonard back on Sunday. I don't know what Kawhi Leonard hurt from. What is he hurt from? What's wrong?
Yes.
What the hell be wrong? Like, what is the official? What happened?
I have no idea.
He said nothing. Kawhi Leonard. They said a Chrysler 300 look like a Phantom until you park it next to a Phantom, bro. Shangoon numbers beside Joker last night was trash. Joker cooked his ass, bro.
Hey, that was a matchup everybody was looking for.
Yeah, they said a Phantom looked like a Phantom till you park. A Chrysler 300 looked like a Phantom till you park it next to a Phantom. I said, damn. Damn, Shangoon. Bro's a mean bucket. I might have started watching New Orleans more, bro.
You know what I wish we could do on here? You know how like you got that option on your TV where you can show like multiple screens at the same time?
Yeah, picture in picture.
Yeah, I wish we could do something like that. Anytime I want to watch,
Yo, these dudes got a game today at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then another game tomorrow on a back-to-back. Who made the schedules?
Well, what time is tomorrow?
I don't know, but still, bro, they on the road.
Probably like tomorrow, like 9 o'clock, 9:30 or something. Like,
They on the road. I'm like, yo, what? That'd have been awesome for a home schedule. They're like, all right, that's fine. But they on the road. My damn phone about to die soon. I'm gonna need to go get my charger.
Oh, your phone. Trying to be like me. What's up? You good? Man, we gotta start watching more Spurs games too without Wemby in the game. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox. That's gonna be rookie of the year right there, man. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have Kawhi on a minute restriction tomorrow.
You didn't put the bacon in the air fryer. We're not having bacon. You could have been cooking the bacon. Oh.
I'm gonna use the grease. A little bit of grease to flavor the eggs. No, so it's gonna use a little bit of the grease to flavor the eggs.
Been there for 75,000 minutes.